of a 9-year-old biracial Willard Elementary School student are completely outraged. 9-year-old Javon Jarrett was called the N word by the assistant principal of Willard Elementary School, and the assistant principal is saying that she did this because she wanted to teach this 9-year-old biracial student a lesson. Here to give us more insight on this story is Onyx News correspondent Felicia Fallard. Felicia, before I can even dig into this story, I first just need to dialogue and see if I can get an understanding as to when calling anyone the N word is ever an opportunity to teach them a lesson, as much as that it is being something that is absolutely degrading.
It's never an opportunity. As we report back from centuries, using the N word has always been something that has been degrading and derogatory, especially against people of color. Me being a mother, I would be totally outraged if my son was called the N word. We take the story back when Javon reportedly went home to let his mother know that the assistant principal, Ms. Catherine Davis, was trying to teach him a lesson by referring to him as the N word and then asking him how would he feel.
What was the situation where she even became a part of a conversation to have so much energy, so much animosity, so much anger to release this word on this 9-year-old? What was the situation?
According to Jessica Goring, Javon's mother, Javon was picking on another student, but he said that he was just joking around. The teacher then sent Javon to the assistant principal office, where she was so easily able to call him the N word, asking him, if I called you a N word, how would you feel, in regards to him picking on another child? Niji, I just don't understand how this is so easy for her to bring off the lips of her tongue.
Would you say that in this climate that we're in, I just saw recently where a celebrity, an actress, had to go onto social media and apologize for using the N word in the midst of a song that she was reciting. Does media, social media, music, television, do you feel that that's playing a role in, I would say, us feeling like we have more liberty, regardless of race, to let the N word roll off of our tongue so freely?
I, I do think that in some scenarios, in some cases, people are more so easily to bring the N word out in regards to referring it to not just one specific race, but just to people in general. But when you have a person of authority in a school, elementary school, such as an assistant principal, feeling so easily and willing to let the word flow freely, this has to be something that this assistant principal, Ms. Catherine Davis, use on a regular basis in Egypt.
I do want to go back to a statement that Javon's father, his father, Neil Jarrett, shared. They had a conversation with the assistant principal, and he shared commentary on what she said. And I want to read that quote now. This is what he said. He said, she said, yes, I know I'm wrong. I did call your son a N word, and I wasn't thinking about the consequences at the time or what it would do to your child. Felicia, I have concerns there about the fact that she was not thinking about the consequences. Give me your last words on this story here.
My last words is that the assistant principal, Ms. Catherine Davis, wasn't thinking at all. Um, the story also shows that where the superintendent said that that they were just trying to teach a lesson, but they failed. And in my opinion, yes, they did, because using the N word is never a reason for to be used to teach someone a lesson, especially a 9-year-old.
As always, thank you, Felicia, for awesome reporting right here on Onyx News.